Two families in Colorado are now suing an AI chatbot service, hoping to protect other families from the pain that they endured.
It's a reminder for parents, how much do you really know about what your children are doing with their phones? The Social Media Victims Law Center has filed 3 lawsuits overall, including the 2 right here in Colorado. They target chatbot platform Character AI and are on behalf of children they say died by suicide or were sexually abused after interactions with that platform. One recent survey discovered 72% of teens have used AI companions. Your reporter, Olivia Young, joins us now to talk a little bit more about this. And for those who may not be familiar with Character AI, which I'm not, so I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about this. Can you tell us more about it and give us some insight into what this program is?
Yeah, of course, Karen. Well, it's an AI chatbot service that allows users to interact with multiple different AI characters. According to the lawsuit, the app has been downloaded more than 10 million times and recently was rated as safe for children 12 and up by Google and Apple. Now, today that rating is teen in the Google Play Store and 17 plus in the Apple App Store. But the mother of a Thornton 13-year-old who took her own life after using the technology wants the company to make significant changes.
This room is tough to be in.
Juliana Peralta's bedroom is just as she left it.
Bed unmade. I don't think it will ever be made.
Full of memories of the vibrant 8th grader who loved anime, art, and music.
She was just adored. She was so lively.
Her mother, Cynthia, vividly remembers the last time she saw her daughter, nearly 2 years ago.
She was sitting in this little chair, but I just brushed her hair off to the side and I kissed her right here.
The next morning, Cynthia went to check on Juliana.
I went in and it took me a few moments to realize what I was looking at, but I realized that she had taken her life. There are no words to describe the depth of the pain and the sadness and the hardship that you face every day.
In the wake of unimaginable loss, Juliana's family was haunted by one question.
Why did this happen?
They claim the answer was found on her phone.
I didn't know that she was on Character AI. I did realize that she was what I thought was texting with friends, a lot more than usual.
Cynthia says Juliana had been chatting with characters on the Character AI app daily.
What was sadness over suicide turned definitely to anger on my part.
She alleges Juliana was engaging in sexual conversations initiated by the characters and told them of her suicidal thoughts.
She would mention, I can't do this anymore, I want to die, I just can't keep going. And Hero would give her a pep talk. It was no different than her telling the wall or telling the plant that she was going to take her life. There was nobody there to help.
Juliana's parents filed a lawsuit against Character Technologies, the platform's founders, as well as Google and Alphabet, which offer the app, alleging Character AI caused sexual abuse through psychological manipulation that eventually led to the wrongful death of Juliana.
These companies have to be held accountable for their deliberate design decisions because this poses a clear and present danger to kids everywhere. If an adult were doing this online with a child underage, that adult would be in jail.
The lawsuit alleges the company knowingly designed and marketed predatory chatbot technology to children.
First and foremost, we're asking that the platform be shut down until it's made safe for kids.
A spokesperson at Character AI expressed sympathy to Juliana's family and went on to say, quote, "We care very deeply about the safety of our users. We invest tremendous resources into our safety program and have released and continue to evolve safety features, including self-harm resources and features focused on the safety of our minor users," unquote.
We want change. Condolences don't bring my daughter back.
Cynthia wants Character AI to acknowledge wrongdoing, create safeguards, and mandate human intervention when suicide is mentioned.
My child should be here. If they had developed proper controls and safety, my child would be here. If I can prevent one person, one mom, from having to live the existence that I live every day, I will tell her story 1,000 times to 1,000 people in 1,000 ways, and I'll tell it to anyone who will listen until this is fixed.
A Google spokesperson told me that, quote, "Google and Character AI are completely separate, unrelated companies, and Google has never had a role in designing or managing their AI model or technologies." He adds that user safety is a top priority for Google. Now, Cynthia ended our interview with a message to parents. Talk to your kids and check their phones for apps like this.
Yeah, you have to sit down and talk with your kids, right?
Yeah.
Find out what they're using. Thank you,
scary.
Olivia.
Thanks.